Hi guys, it's the Sims 4 Master and today I'm here with the first part of my The Sims 4 Get Together Let's Build. So a few days ago The Sims 4 Get Together was released, the brand new expansion pack for The Sims 4, and with that came an awesome world to build in and also very many new public lot opportunities to build lots for. So therefore I thought it was cool to build a public lot, and I noticed that very many people wanted me to build a cafe because they didn't really like the ones which they had already, or there were only like 2 in the world so far, or at least that's what I heard. And of course it's now possible to own a cafe and just go to a cafe, so therefore I thought it was cool to indeed start building one. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in this Let's Build. In case you don't know what Let's Builds are, it's practically just a building video, but instead of a speed build in which I speed up the process, a Let's Build is a video in which I just build it in real time. So I'm currently really behind my game and I'm going to be building just simply this house, or just in this case it's not a house, normally it would be a house, but in this case of course a cafe. So I have the plan, and I've kind of planned this build already, but I have the plan to kind of make this like a Starbucks, not an actual Starbucks with logos and stuff, but just kind of very modern, but at the same time using some brown tones, which is practically what a Starbucks is. And it's going to be pretty big. I've built it, or well, I've not built the entire build already, but I do have an idea what I'm going to be doing or what I'm going to be building. So therefore I already know what is going to be placed where and what kind of build it's going to be. And I can say that I think this is going to be fun. So if you are curious to see more of this Let's Build, of course, just first finish watching this part and then make sure that you subscribe, because then you can watch the future parts which are coming up in the coming few days. You can check them out as well, and you will directly be able to see them once I've uploaded them. So here we go, adding some stairs there. In case you don't know, I've also already uploaded a few speed builds on this new expansion pack, because there's so many new opportunities to build. Like you can build hangouts, you can build clubs, which I've done already, both of them. You can have like builds with insanely cool build mode items, because there are very many cool build mode items in this new expansion pack. So really there's so much for builders, which I must say I personally not really expected to see. So I was really happily surprised when I saw that there were actually so many build mode items in this new expansion pack. But I've also started a Let's Play, you can check that one out as well, in which I practically just play the game in live mode, so no building there, or sometimes I'll be building the house and stuff. And I'm following Martin Garrix around. In case you don't know, you can also have the DJ trade now, or you can really focus on DJing in the Sims 4 Get Together. And therefore I thought it was cool to start a Let's Play in which I follow a DJ around. And of course, as I'm Dutch, which is the country, or the Netherlands is the country where very many famous DJs come from. Therefore I thought it was cool to, make Martin Garrix in The Sims and then follow him around and make a Let's Play with him as the main character. And so far very many people like it. Of course, normally I'm not really a Let's Play person, but this time I just really like the idea of it being Martin Garrix and kind of being realistic. Also, I'm really into DJing and EDM music. I just like to listen to that and see their lives kind of. So therefore I thought this would be a good thing to do, or a cool thing to do. And yeah, people agree with me, because very many people give like awesome feedback, because of course I'm not a very experienced Let's Player, so therefore I need some help with that. But so far everything is going great. But yeah, as you can see, I've also started kind of, the build has been starting to get some shape already. You can definitely see by the speed that I'm building this in that I've kind of come up with the idea for this build already, because otherwise it would definitely not be as quick as this, because as you know, normally I'm kind of slow when it comes to Let's Builds, and therefore decided to come up with the idea already for this build, because otherwise it would just be too boring for you, because then I have to think so much and redo everything. And now I nearly 100% know that it's going to be good looking, or at least I think it's going to be good looking. In the end, you will have to decide, of course. I sometimes have to kind of look on my phone, because I've taken some pictures of what I built already, and then I can compare it or see what I have to do right now. And I see that I now have to place this. Oh yeah, I remember again. I only just built it, but of course the dimensions have to be exactly the same as well, because dimensions can be if they are different, it can really screw up the entire build. So therefore it's kind of important to make sure that the dimensions stay the same. I really can't talk today, I feel like, but oh well. Here we go, adding some more over there. That's it. So yeah, have you, by the way, gotten the Sims 4 Get Together yet? I hope you have, because really this is, so far, of course, we've only got 2 expansion packs yet, but I think this is the best one of the 2. Of course, we had Get to Work, which was cool, but I think this is much better because there are so many new items coming with this, and yeah, the world just looks so awesome. Having a new world in your game just adds so much more perspective and so many more, yeah, things you can do actually, that I'm really happy that I've gotten this expansion pack. And yeah, so far very many people seem to like the videos as well, but I'm very curious to hear if you've actually gotten the Sims 4 Get Together yet, or if you're still doubting whether you should get it, or if you like got it on the release date already, because of course by now, by the time I've uploaded this, the game is actually out in the entire world. Yesterday it came out in Europe, and yeah, now it's out everywhere, like literally, I believe, yes. There, because it used to be, of course, that it came out in the UK on Friday, but nowadays it comes out on Tuesday over there as well, just like the rest of yeah, Europe. So therefore they are exactly the same now, and there's no one who has to wait till Friday, of course, till they can play the game. There we go. Let me show you what it looks like so far. As you can see, maybe you can feel the Starbucks feel a little bit already with those gray and brown tones over here, and still that modern look. And look at that view. I mean, from here, because of course these will be terraces over here, where I will like add umbrellas. Look at that view. That's really cool. By the way, over there you see the nightclub which I built, and you might wonder, okay, I don't really see that much except for like a strange structure. Well, the entire nightclub is actually built underground, so that's pretty cool. So if you are interested in that, you can of course check out that speed build, because yeah, that was really a cool build. I must say I'm pretty proud over that one. Let me see, because I feel like that's not going right over here. Let me check that. Okay, yep, it should be placed a little bit like this, but it was placed correctly actually. But maybe I have to change it later on, because of course what I built earlier today just to prepare this Let's Build is of course not exactly what it has to be, because in the end it just has to look nice, and it doesn't matter whether it looks nice following the way I built it before or following the way I am currently building it. Here we're going to build another cool yeah, terrace as well. And then here I'm going to add a new bar, because there are new bars with the Sims 4 Get Together, which are pretty awesome. So I'm using those. Let me see. I think that black one would look pretty good for the outside. Of course, we can use white as well, but that is, yeah, just a little bit too much, I guess. That just does not look that fancy. But maybe we can change it later on, because of course we've got to have the colors on this build as well. We've got to get them correct. Alrighty, that's looking pretty fine. And then I also had the idea to make some skylights in this house, because of course we now have glass floors, or glass dense floors actually, but you can also simply use those what did I want to say? As skylights, that's what I wanted to say. Because the Sims can simply walk on it, but if they can't access the dance floor, they cannot walk on it. But still, it functions as a skylight, which is pretty cool, of course. So I'm going to be adding those on the roof of this build as well. And I think that will add quite a cool effect. I hope at least, because those are really quite a main thing in build mode as well nowadays with the release of this, because very many people are very excited over those skylights, and I must say they really are cool. So, you know, it's legit that people care about them. Let me see. Does that look... yeah, that's just not really... you know, the rest of the build looks pretty cool so far, in my opinion. Please let me know and give some feedback if there is anything you would like me to change, because in the end, yeah, you are my viewers. You can kind of decide what I do. So just let me know if there's anything you would like to see me changing, because then I will think about it, of course. This doesn't mean that I'll immediately change anything you say, but I will think about it. Let me see. Okay, there we make the patio again. Then I do definitely have to add some floor tiles over here as well, because otherwise this might, yeah, this will give a little bit of a better impression of, yeah, the feel around this, yeah, this cafe actually. It's pretty cool that we can nowadays build a cafe, because of course we can add like those tables and umbrellas as well. We can really create a cool atmosphere, which I like about it. It shouldn't be too big though, but I think, yeah, it's going to be big but not too massive, because an extremely massive build is never that much fun in my opinion, or at least it is fun to do, but it just doesn't look that good, so that's kind of a pity. Let me see. I'm going to be adding these over here. There we go. And then these over there. Well, yeah, I've got to decide. I think this looks a little bit better. This adds up to the Starbucks feel. Though I must say I'm personally kind of, well, I'm not against Starbucks. I go there every now and then. But, you know, the prices they have are insane. I'm not sure in the US, I think the prices are maybe a little bit lower in comparison to here in the Netherlands, but literally like a small version is so insanely expensive. Of course, I understand that you pay for being there, and you know, the atmosphere is also always cool there, and you know, it just looks cool. But in the end, you know, the coffee, you can get so much better coffee or just other drinks somewhere else where you also have like a very good atmosphere. So yeah, that's kind of, you know, I'm kind of fascinated by how a brand can literally ask any price and still people pay it. That's like insane in my opinion, but yeah, at the same time it's kind of understandable, because you know, Starbucks is cool, so people drink it. But you know, that's good for them. But at the same time, people pay like more than €4 for like a small version. Yeah, you can also pay like 2.5 and get like even better coffee, or like, okay, frappuccinos. I'm not sure whether you can get them as good somewhere else, but I guess you can. And then, you know, it will definitely not be €4, but oh well. At the same time, I also go there because in the end, you know, it is always reliable, kind of. You are sure that it's good, but it's not the best out there, I must say that. But please let me know what your opinion on Starbucks is. You know, maybe we can start, well, we shouldn't start a huge fight and discussion in the comment section, but maybe we can start some kind of, yeah, talk about that. That would be funny. Let me see, because maybe we can add a roof over here. I thought that would be cool, but I'm not too sure about it. So let me see. What happens if we do it like this? And then we just fix that a little bit. There we go. And then this is it. Okay, does that look good? Well, I think that's pretty fine. I'm not too sure about this roof part though. It seems to be a little bit too big in my opinion. I don't really like that. Maybe this is better. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, I guess. Then we're adding some, I guess I'm going for this wall painting right now. Of wall painting, this is obviously not a wall painting, this is a roof painting. No, just a roof structure, texture kind of. There we go. I'm not too sure yet about this, but maybe it's cool. Please let me know in the comments. As I said, I'll go through all the comments before recording the next part, so then I'll be able to say whether you like what I've built so far or whether there are things that I really should change. Because of course, in the end, your opinions matter most. Because this house will, or this cafe will be up for download from the gallery once I finished it. So it's not up yet, because simply I've not finished the structure yet, or just the entire build yet, so therefore there's not really any use in putting it up. But it will be up as soon as I finish this build, and I think that's in a week's time, because I also want to start a new Let's Build once Christmas is coming. Of course, Christmas is coming right now already, but once it's like a week before Christmas, I would like to start another Let's Build in which I'm building a Christmas house. So if you have any suggestions for that, you can also let me know in the comments of this. But of course, first stay tuned with this Let's Build, because this is going to be really cool as well. Or at least that's what I hope. Let me see if there's any like signs which I can put up, because I believe there are new signs for these coffee shops, and maybe I can add that already. That would be fun. I have no idea where they should be. Maybe over here. I guess they should be over here. Because I have seen some logos. Okay, this is not really... Well, this could practically work. By the way, really, I don't have that much knowledge of language, or at least not that much knowledge of the Greek language, but in my opinion, the Sims language kind of looks like Greek. Am I talking shit there, or is that like, am I the only one thinking that, or is it like kind of right? Because it really feels like it looks like Greek, but of course it's not, because it's just a very random language, but still, it seems like Greek to me. Whenever I'm in Greece, it all looks like that. I always have to think of Simlish. I think putting the sign up there would be pretty cool. Would be a good thing to do, and then we can use that gray. I think this is pretty fine. I like what we've built so far, and really we've made quite some progress in the first part already. Normally I never make this much progress in my Let's Builds like in such a quick pace, but I must say, of course, that's a good thing, I guess. Or the other Let's Builds are just way too slow. In that case, it would just be normal. But still, that would mean that there's progress, which is always good. So yeah, let me see. I think therefore this part will be, of course, it's an introductory part, so therefore this part will be a little bit shorter than the next parts, because I guess I'm first going to add the glass floor tiles. Glass floor, okay, I guess we should say dance floor. There we go. And then here we've got them. The glass floors, awesome. They are very modern, so let me see if I can add... Okay, that's purple, that's not what we want over there. Too bad that I can't have them in brown. There are not enough color options, in my opinion, for those glass floors. But I mean, look at this. This is pretty cool, I must say. In my opinion, at least. Maybe we can add some windows or not. Let me see. If we make this a little bit taller, maybe we can. Because I do really like these windows, and using those would be awesome if we could. But that would make this entire build look kind of shitty, in my opinion. But anyways, let me know what you think, because let me know whether I should actually make this build a little bit higher or not, or taller, I mean. And yeah, please let me know what you think of the build in general so far. I think it looks pretty cool, and we've really made much progress in this first episode. But anyways, thanks for watching this part. Make sure that you subscribe to see whenever I upload the second part, and the third and the fourth, of course. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back later.